Welcome to Ladies of the Class, y'all. And this is part 2 of my comedy show. And I'm here to let y'all know that it's going down for a show. You know what I'm saying? And this show is sponsored by Bits. Bits right here. Bits. Hold on. Let's get this started. So, and my girl, here we go. So we talking about these industry plants and these artists. You know what I'm saying? So they all are the same. You know what I'm saying? They all are the same. They have the same blueprint. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My girl. What's up? So, here we go, y'all. Now, we talking about these industry plants. They all do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They get on the phone with their publicist. I want to be popular. Wait, first they find them. First they say they find them, but they already know who they is, right? And they say they find them in the driveway, in the drive-thru, on the corner, selling a boner or something, anything. On the corner, selling some Hennessy in a bar, anything. You know, they come up with these gimmicks. Then they get them with a basketball player. The next thing you know, they got to get the plastic surgery first, right? Then, they got to show their booty and do the booty dance, This is the whole part of the routine of these clowns and these industry plants. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is, because I already know who they trying to look like. They trying to get a nice nose, some little lips, and now they trying to make them bigger because of Kim Kardashian and them, but they want their lips back little. So, then they put a wig on and some glasses and a fur coat and some name brand clothes. You know what I'm saying? And then they do this and do that. And they get on the phone with their publicist. And then they take them to this room. And then they say, you need to look like this. And they show them a person that they need to look like. They show them the person they need to look like. They show them the person that they need to look like. And then after that, they go through the rest of the blueprint. So if the person mess with basketball players, they put them on the court and they make them that now they're in a fake relationship with the basketball players. And you can tell it's fake because it look fake. They look so uncomfortable. They ain't never had that lifestyle before and they just come in. You know what I'm saying? But they send people to people and they copying somebody's life, right? Y'all will never know who that person is because they not going to tell you who it is. Because every time when that person come out, you know what they going to do? What they going to do is they going to reinvent another person that looks similar to that person. They're going to get them some plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying? They're going to steal some of the songs or some of the, accolades or the ways. It's kind of like a clone. They clone over and over again. They cloning people over and over again. You know what I'm saying? By making somebody act like somebody. It's like a platform. It's like a map. It's like you're going through these phases. It's like a puzzle. But it's really a blueprint. You know what I'm saying? But they can't get the blueprint. The blueprint can't never get got because it's not theirs. It's not true. It's not them. So they can only go so far. You know what I'm saying? So if you notice, these bitches, they get on TV, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I'm breaking up. I don't want my boyfriend no more. He cheating. The nigga always cheating. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm getting on the internet. My nigga cheating. My nigga cheating. I caught such and such. I caught my nigga with a bitch. You know, or my nigga was in the club with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? My nigga was in the club with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Then the next thing you know, I got to go, you know. I gotta have me a baby. I'm pregnant. You know, I'm pregnant now. You know, I'm pregnant. You know, so 9 months, I'm pregnant. Look at my stomach. Look at my stomach. I'm pregnant. Look at my stomach. Look at my clothes. Look at what I wear. Look at what I wear. Yeah, y'all don't have it. They don't got it either. It's fake. It's fake. It's a persona. You know what I'm saying? They go get their teeth did. They get their nose did. Or they put concealer right here. Hella makeup. You know what I'm saying? Then they get with a industry guy who might not even like them. They don't like them. You see it all the time. Fake relationships. Motherfuckers getting 8 million. Motherfuckers getting 20 million. Motherfuckers getting this. Motherfuckers getting that. Motherfuckers getting this deal. They getting that deal. This brand deal. That brand deal. Every time when they in the courts, it's another person in the courts. You know what I'm saying? So they just copy over and over again. First, this person was in the courts. Then that person was in the courts. Now that person was in the courts. Now the courts is part of the platform. But the first person who took somebody to court, everybody know who the first person who was going to court. And if you don't know, you better try to look it up. CBS 127972 SVW CBS 127974 MAN in 2012. Before that, it was 2000 and something else. You know, and then when you sue people, you know, it's publicity still. It's still fake. Some of them court cases be fake. You know what I'm saying? So they got, you go to you call them, oh man, I want to be famous. I want to get my album. As soon as their album about to come out or a movie or something, then you see them in the internet. You see them come on. Or if somebody else started to shine, you know, or like say for instance, a rapper, you know, that's underground. Maybe she's doing rapping, right? So then they go find all these rappers to try to look like her. If she can't get it all, then they get another one and another one and another one. You know what I'm saying? They damn near copy her whole name. The first, middle, and the last. You feel me? You know what I mean? And to make it last. And then, you know, they keep on remixing it. Like Biggie said, the game just rewinds over and over again. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And then they get another one. You know, they might see another one with you wearing a natural. Then they go find somebody else. You know what I mean? Now that person, they send all kind of people to your page to try to make you discouraged. You know what I'm saying? It's just all kind of stuff these people be doing to try to make it and try to be real, but they fake. They fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice how you see a artist and they come out with one song, then the next thing you know, they everywhere. They blowing up. They at all the events everywhere. That's the plant. That ain't no real person. It's a plant. I'm in Hollywood. I know plants when I see one. You know what I'm saying? I know a plant when I see one, Mike. You know what I'm saying? You put the seed in the ground and it's a plant. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. They don't have no talent. They don't have no accolades. They don't have no resume. They just made it for real. No, they try to distract other people from other people. You know what I'm saying? So if another person is coming out, for instance, let me just give you an example. If another person is coming out with a song, you know, and they see that it's an underground, she ain't signed with no big label or anything like that, then they'll go get one of their puppets, you know, and try to put them out there in front of that person to try to stop they shine. And that's how Hollywood do it. That's why it's so many plants. Because if a person come out and they wearing a natural, they're going to go find a person with a natural. If a person coming out and they doing booty dances, then they gonna put another person out that's doing booty dances. If a person come out and they always showing their booty, they gonna bring somebody else out to show their booty. If a person come out and they skinny and they saying they skinny, they gonna find another person that look like olive oil. If a person come out and they wearing blonde hair, then they gonna go find another person that's wearing blonde hair. If a person comes out and they wearing yellow hair, then they gonna find another person that's wearing yellow hair. They're admitting it. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, Lady Gaga, Ice Spice, Sweetie, Doja Cat. All of these people is plants. All of them. All of them. They don't write their own songs. They steal other people's music. You see what I'm saying? And then they do the publicity stunt. That's why, if you notice, they never come out with no music. They hardly ever come out with music. They come out with commercials. They come out with and branding deals. They come out with McDonald's commercials. You might see them on the field with their boyfriend. They be at the games. They come in talking about their relationships. You know, they fake ass relationships and shit. So you got their fake ass relationships, fake publicity stunts, brand deals. You know what I'm saying? They're influencers. They influence your kids. They influence your mind. And when somebody come out real and try to tell your kids some real shit, they go find somebody else. Now, I'm doing comedy now, so they going to go get Tiffany Haddish, right? Yeah. If I was doing R&B, they going to go get an R&B singer like Brandy or Monica or Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And so they tired of using Beyonce because she's getting washed up. So they're going to get people like, and then if I put a rap out, then they go get Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. And then if the president say happy birthday to me, then they go get Nicki Minaj to do a speech at the UN. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm just using this for example. So if I'm at the store and I'm doing a commercial with the store guy and he from France, then they go get Nicki Minaj to do a stunt in France. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm talking about jalapeno peppers on my page, then they go get Cardi B to talk about jalapeno peppers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen that movie Basketball Wives when the girl went to Italy and they was she said, what they saying? She said, they saying do whatever she do. So it's sort of like that. Do whatever she do. If she wear a fur coat, you wear a fur coat. If she wears some name brand, you wear name brand. If she got on a Birkin bag, you put a Birkin bag on. If she wears Chanel, you talk about Chanel. If she do this, you do this. Whatever she do, you do that. If she wear pink, you wear pink. If she wear red, you wear red. Sexy red, she's a plant. You know what I'm saying? All these people is plants. But this is part 2 of my comedy show. I will be coming back with part 3. This was the serious part of it. You know what I'm saying? Bitches be, but before we go, let me give y'all something before we go. So they'll call, yeah, my nigga, he was with the next bitch on the internet. I'm leaving that nigga. I'm tired of that nigga. Shit, I pay for everything. I take care of my kids myself. He don't do it. He don't do it, but he over there messing with the next bitch. I can call somebody else. I'm going to get on the internet. I'm going to tell her. Am I getting... yeah. Okay, I'm coming over there. Then I'm going to get pregnant. Oh, I'm going to talk about that. I'm pregnant by somebody else. I'm going to have a lot of kids so I can get a brand deal. Because all my music ain't going to sell. No. I'm going to take on the cart. Then another thing is, when they know, like, say for instance, like that other thing, if a man like you, and he don't like somebody else, then, you know, it's like tit for tat. You mad because the dude is messing with this girl now, and he ain't messing with you no more. He done left you alone, right? So you don't want to see nobody with him. So anybody, you want to see, you will put him in jail or go away forever. You know what I'm saying? Before you just let him go live his life. You so sprung, you so mad, and you so hurt, and your feelings, it's a feelings thing, man. You got to get out your feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga don't want you, let him go. He wants somebody else, maybe her stuff stronger than yours. You can't just stay there and think you just gonna be with somebody and they don't want to be with you. Okay, so you mad that they don't want to be with you. And life ain't all about you. Stop being so egotistical. It ain't all about you. It ain't all about you. You ain't even popping like that. You ain't even popping like that. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't. But I'm gonna go on that note. You see what I'm saying? Cause y'all know y'all ain't popping like that. You know you ain't got it like that. You know what you really is. You know what you really is. You know what you had to do. Plastic surgery, getting teeth, wearing wigs, hella makeup to get your look. You don't just look like this. You don't just look like this. You was fat. You know what I'm saying? You had to lose hella weight, get hella plastic surgery, get your nose, you had a big old hump on your nose. I ain't forgot how you look. Yeah, but I know how I've been looking. And that's what I do know. And on that note, I am gone. This is Swiss Barbie Bone with Ladies with Class with the comedy show. We talking about the women now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I got on the dudes. I got on them. So now I just got on the women. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're sponsored by Bits, and I'm going to come back real quick. And this is my book. Are you a PIMP player, hustler, gigolo? I got game and don't know what to do with it. Real talk, identify yourself. The real pimp rules. The real. You know what I'm saying? That even was created by this person right here. So in this book, it's nothing but celebrities in this book. This book talks about studio life and love and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And it's written by Swiss Barbie Bone. It was stole, but it's still on. Because my writing skills is real. And I wrote about 40 books. Y'all can look them up online. Check me out. Comedy. I'm all about comedy. Everything is funny to me. And yes. God bless. Peace.